list of the greatest songs of the 60s. I tell you what, that Billboard magazine knows how to put these things together. I was just looking through that list and thinking, man, how these songs affected my growth as a young human being. And one of those affectings, whatever it might call, affectation, whatever. Growing up on country music, Mom and Pop loved country music. We're Greek immigrants, but they loved country music. And they always had country music on in the house, you know, great songs that were almost crossover hits in a way because, for example, a song like, "Are You Lonesome Tonight?" Elvis Presley made that a crossover hit. It was quick, it was efficient, but it was country, but it was pop, but it was Elvis, so it was a humongous hit. I tell you what, one of the great country songs was a song about a man. And when I first heard this song, I thought, I want to be this guy right here. Jimmy Dean sang the song. Well, every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6", he weighed 245. Broad at the shoulder, narrow at the hip. Everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John. Big John. I got to tell you what, man. I don't know what happened to Jimmy Dean. Quit singing country music, went to selling sausage. But who am I to question? For I too am but a man. The artist that we loved was Johnny Horton. North to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. One of his great songs, but his biggest song. Johnny Horton, in 1814, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans. And we fought the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Fired our guns and the British kept a running. One dotted battle of a ducky do. While our guns and they began to run. We're down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Old Hickory said we could take them by surprise, but we wouldn't let the cannon till it licked them in the eye. Fired up a cannonball, let them make the hair. When it fell like that, we're going to give a hell. And that was a use of the term hell that in those days was considered cussing, so he didn't say hell. He kept the H off, and in keeping the H off, kept the song clean. Salute to Sausage King Jimmy Dean in the early days of his show business career right there. And I tell you what, the great thing about country music was it was music with a message. And the message was that you don't have to be afraid of those redcoats, those British, for example, in the tune The Battle of New Orleans. Because every day was a battle for your life, kids, all right? And I'm talking to the kids of today's modern society right now. Not like we get to sit at home after school and there ain't no homework no more. Come on, who's educating the future of America? Oh, you get to go home. We used to play in the alleys. I think I told you, Alleys, alleys. And we used to get hurt and we used to put Band-Aids on after we would roll on the bricks in the alleys. But now, hey, pardon me for interrupting your video game. Pardon me for interrupting you as the future of America. I'd like to know that there's some protection from the oblivion that is obviously ours sometime down the line. But a lot of people will say, Sir Smashington, why? Why must you become irate? Why must you have rage towards the children? And I'll tell you why. Because at one point in time in my life, I was that child! And you don't want none of this, children. You have been digging the smash.